Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, the Vols head coach told me before the game he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing.
Wrong on the ball, bro. Go.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
Straight ahead, it's Boyd. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
As so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays, well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in. A first-and-goal situation, opening drive masterpiece.
The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Joyner. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard line. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
This is morals, bro.
Handoff to the lone back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Got it on the outside, it's Shepard. Guns up, and so is the noise.
It'll pop in the chat. So that shit up instantly, bro. God damn, bro.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. And the Vols line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the
I'm about to look up Go again too.
They'll field this one in tight quarters. And they'll stop him right there on the return. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He'll work his way down to the 28. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here.
LSU, that's it.
They'll go with a direct snap. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And the defense doing a great job
Yeah.
to the run. When you commit to the run,
Think he was
LSU. Passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Second and long here. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here is the Tennessee offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Second down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Sees an alley. He's out past the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Shepard. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
The Vols are marching down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Moving out to the right. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. After the holding penalty, the offense will try to hang on with a 1st and 20. Uh-oh, look out. Fights off a defender. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. 3rd down coming. On the ground, it's Shepard. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wideout. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's good. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Between the hashes, it's good. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Powers inside. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're looking to throw on second and short. He got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Corralled by the kicking team.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Joyner. Swamped immediately.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He breaks a tackle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. Trying to barrel in. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the red zone, right? The coach is telling the quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football. We can't turn it over. We're already in field goal range, and he's like, no, man, I got my matchup one-on-one. I know where I'm going, and not just that. I'm not just going to get the first. I'm going to set you up now on the goal line. Let's roll.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
On the direct snap, it's Joyner. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This could end up being the biggest drive of the game. Down 21-0, you have to keep it from getting out of hand. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the middle. Williams open on the right side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fresh center downs going to the air. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He wants to take the top off. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Drops back on first down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Running inside. It's Joyner. Runs through the tackle. And runs through another guy. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane. He found his...
Touchdown, Red Raiders! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game, who's winning, who's getting separation on the outside, who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage. This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Volunteers heading quickly to the line.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out.
Offense staying on the field here in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Needs it here on fourth down. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Just gets rid of that one.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Using his legs, it's Shepard. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. Left side is Gordon. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Rushes on. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The run inside. It's Joyner. Taken down.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
3rd and long right here. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The throw to the outside is complete. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Finds his target. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
On 3rd down, here's Quentin Joyner. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. With that last score, things comfortable 7-1 record. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Vols in the hurry-up.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Right side, it's Shepard. Could not make his way to the corner. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first. Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays, and now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Got to make the play on 4th. Oh, pressure's coming. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
I'll tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Red Raiders will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Here comes the heat. Lets it fly. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Red Raiders trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Tough run here. It's good. Beck's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he's going to bring this one out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Maybe tried to baby that one in there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws for the tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Out wide right, it's Gordon. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught by Williams on the left. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And the Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw one first. Pulls it in. It's Shepard. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And this game is obviously out of hand. Yeah, but I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Back to pass on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. Unleashes one. Right side, it's Cartwright. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Still looking. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He runs out of bounds. Football is secured, and so is the game as the defense comes up large in the clutch. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way towards
I gained like 500. I gained like 500 yards in the year.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated. Right.
Yeah.
Kick. All three phases we saw.
I said last week, bro. Yeah, B26, bro. Carson Beck. Yeah.
It's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.